come on in. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Had a had to go do lab work today, so we a tad bit late, but we gonna go ahead and get into it. While I was out, I got a notification on my watch that said the Dow rockets 700 points. So I'm assuming that the CPI numbers came in um within whatever the algos expected. We will go peek at the numbers and see what those numbers were. But with that being said, thank y'all for being patient, hanging out with me. Before I do the pleasantries, and I don't want to slip my mind, I'm gonna go ahead and share what I put in the Discord last night. I'm gonna go ahead and share what I put in the Discord last night with everybody. Then we're gonna get the pleasantries out of the way. Cause y'all already know. I said I won't never share nothing in Discord that I won't share on the U of the tubes. So last night, at 10:23 p.m., it was nothing fancy, it was nothing big. I was just trying to encourage the cousins that this stuff actually works. It's just all about being in sync with the algos and understanding where the algo is trying to reach to. This is still dealing with my field projection thing that I've been testing to see how effective it is. But I put on there everyone. Today's high on the MES was 40.26.25. Right, the difference we calculated for the new contract was $31.75. Right, roughly $32. Right. If you subtract 31.75 from 40.26.25, you get 39.94.50. Who remembers this post from 12.8? Right, this is the post I was talking about right there. As you see on 12.8 right there, there's a picture here. Right, can't really see the picture there, so I'm gonna pull up the original picture, right, that I posted. Go to my down Lizzie's. Where's that picture at? Right there. All right. Why did it pop up on that screen? Here's the picture right here, right? Just go back to the thing. See, weekly equilibrium. Got the fib right there. Got the fib there. See how that look there. Boom. Here's a bigger picture, right? If you blow this up, does anyone see what that says right there? 39.94.50 to the exact tick. To the exact tick. Right? I ain't gonna claim. I'm just saying that's luck. I'm just saying that's luck right there because I just ran the fibs to basically I eyeball equilibrium or the mean threshold of equilibrium of this consolidation right here. I just eyeballed it. And this was our close enough for government work price right there, $39.94.50. You see, I put the eyeballs there. That was right around the weekly equilibrium. Remember, I was like, hey, this right here, let's see if price try to move back to equilibrium ahead of CPI. Will it be a daily equilibrium? Will it be a weekly equilibrium? Then did the field projection off of this consolidation right here, and it put us right at the weekly equilibrium right there. And I say, hey, let's see how this play out, right? And then yesterday, the high of the day was 40.26.25. If you still on the old contract, that would be 40.94.50 because it was a 31.75 difference on whenever we, it don't stay the same now. But when we first did it, those were the numbers, and that was the number. So it went to the tick to the thing that we were watching, to the tick. These concepts work. This stuff works. Just wanted to share that with everybody. And Kyle, again, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I ain't no teacher. I'm just on Al Gore's internet sharing my journey. That's all you, cousin. Congratulations. Y'all clap it up for Kyle. Y'all clap it up for Kyle. Kyle said that he coupled the field projection technique with ICT OTE entry and yoked off a 20-point sim trade. Y'all clap it up for Kyle in the chat, man. Clap it up for Kyle. Hey, just want to share that. We have been watching that about where we was gonna get to. We have been talking about the algos moving to equilibrium before the CPI numbers, right? And that's exactly what it did. Now, if this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbit, I still want to say welcome and give you a nice, well, hearty thank you for always pulling up and hanging out with me and my boy Spidey back here hanging over there. You see him hanging by the window. If y'all know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day. Monday through Friday, twice a day. We link up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the overnight price action. And then we get together again at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the price action recap. Discuss price action on the ES primarily, because I'm primarily a swing trader for the S&P 500, aka the SPY, aka SPY lean. I dabble, if you will, in day trading, but the reason why I do this is to help somebody just like you, not the eraser liquor. Don't pray for him. People just like you, help you get your aha moment when it comes to trading, investing, whatever you want to do, stock market related. We try to touch on it to help you get your aha moment. We primarily just watch the price action. I don't trade mannequin body parts. No knock against anybody who do. I don't trade all these other techniques. The only thing I trade is the ICT concepts because it works. It's the most consistent thing I've ever seen. And so I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and I share my thoughts, share my journey with cousins like yourself for the free 99. You hear me? All I ask you to do is just press the like button. That's all I want you to do. Speaking of press the like button, I need y'all to do me a favor. I posted something on IG and I posted it on Twitter. It's a video. YouTube sent me an email and was like, hey, here's your 2022 stats, right? I don't know if they're good stats or bad stats. I ain't got nothing to compare it to. But what I do know is it told me that we gained 1,584 new cousins to the gang in 2022. And we started in 2022. Like, it was like, what, February or March? February? I think we started doing YouTube in February because I used to only do it on IG. We started doing YouTube in February 2022. So from February up until now, it like we done gained over 1,500 new cousins in the gang. I need y'all to go to my IG and share that video with everybody you know and tell them tap in. Tell them tap in. Pull up, tap in. Get this free information. Everybody, it's on Twitter and it's on IG. Either one of them, share it with everybody you know. Tell them pull up, get this free information. Because I ain't promoting nothing on no social media. It's up to y'all to hit the like button so other cousins can get this free information. So people will stop spending their money on courses and stop, spending their money on. Now, if they lazy, they might want to just go into a trade room and get signals and stuff like that. That's on them. But share it so that everybody at least gets exposed to this free information, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's go see who in the chat. Remember, the link is in the chat, pinned to the top of the chat. The link is so if you want to pull up and ask a question, just don't pull up and let no birds out of the cage. What's up, Mendez? Hello, beautiful Anna, Elsa, and the Queen. Hello, Mendez family. What's up, Fishbone? What's up, Robinson? What's up, Sanjay? Salute, my guy. How you doing? Tim, don't you do like the equivalent of 3 shows? Then you do. Yeah. Look here. I just had the internet on. Not the internet. I just had my camera on and I was sitting here running my mouth. If you was here, then you know what I did. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, man? What's your SJ? Good morning. Whew. I watched all of part 1 again for like the 4th time and feel like I can move to part 2 also. I just watched the replay of 8-5 on the spreadsheet breakdown. That was a great explanation. You're welcome. I appreciate you for watching the videos. That's called putting in the work. That's called putting in the work. That what's up. Rhonda Green. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? What's up, Stacks? What's going on? Have to rewatch this spreadsheet. Okay. Did I do a lot of talking on the spreadsheet? I don't remember. I just be running my mouth. I don't remember the stuff I talk about halftime. My wife be like, you remember when you said this? I be having to go back and watch the videos too, because it be like freestyle. That's why I make slides to keep myself on track. And then, you know what I'm saying? And y'all see on the video, sometimes I be about to get off track and I be like, focus Tim. If y'all can hear what be going on in my head. Callie, yo. What's up? What's going on? What's up, Angela? How are you? Yeah, I said he was hacked when I saw the IG post. Oh, no, I wasn't hacked. That was me. That was fresh and new. That was me. Appreciate that. It ain't about the growth of the channel. It's about spreading the knowledge to the cousins. I appreciate the congrats, but I'm just trying to get it to as many cousins as possible. You know what I'm saying? For the free 99. Because I spent money on, y'all know I done spent money on courses, man. Ain't no knock at nobody. I done spent plenty of money, you know what I'm saying, up to $4,500 on courses before. You know what I'm saying? I done spent money, you know what I'm saying, from $100 to $600 to $1,000, you know what I'm saying, to $4,500, you know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of money on courses before because, you know what I'm saying, I was in the same mind frame as a lot of people. They think like, oh, man, if it costs a lot of money, they must be giving out all the secrets. Come here. Yeah. Matter of fact, everybody just come all the way up front. Come here. Let me tell you something. There are no secrets. They just want you to feel like that so that you would give them the money. There's no secrets to this. You already know everything you need to know. You just don't know you know it right now. I yield my time. Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, Cool it? Let's see. I tapped in after a Supplemental Sunday episode covering futures. Appreciate that. Yeah. Was it the one with me and Lex or the one by myself? Because me and Lex did one, and then I did one by myself with the homie T-Vote and AJ. Regina. You remind me of a West Side Story. I'm so glad you're back, Regina. I was missing singing that. You are not late, Ty. You said call you Ty. I remember that. You are not late, Ty, who's fortunately not related to Robinson. You're right on time. You are right on time. What's up, Kyle? What's going on? Spreadsheet. What's the name? Speaking of the one with me and Lex. Okay, then. Alexandria Cartwright. She done fell into the group with my other daughters. Jada and Amaya, they never called me. They never talked to me. They just always so bit. Lex done fell into that same group. I be so busy. They grow up so fast. They just forget you. You know what I'm saying? Until they need something. Speaking of what I missed, hey, since Fishbone talked about this, he just reminded me that I didn't talk about this. We got playlists for people who don't want to sit through this stuff right here. Me just talking to the cousins, chopping it up. I saw something about memory and it caught me. Focus, Tim. Hey, we just chop it up sometime before we get into it. The market about to open in 1 minute. If you got to go trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. And please hit the like button on the way out the door. Now, we got playlists for people who don't want to sit through all of this stuff right here, all of the banter, the back and forth with Robinson and the comedians like Coolett. You know what I'm saying? We got playlists. ICT lingo. That's me breaking down lingo you need to know to trade ICT concepts. Price action playlist. This is how little Timmy Rogers go find it in price action. And then we got gems from the live stream. These are all playlists that's just meat and potatoes. The ICT concepts, they're structured like classroom style. And they got slides that you can download for free. I'm going to get to that in a second. The gems from the live, they're just the chunks out of these live streams when I'm just running my mouth all over the place. I take a chunk of something where I feel like, oh man, that was good. I'm going to make that a snippet by itself. And it's just that little piece, right? If you go to the playlist, you'll see it has like, you know what I'm saying, just what it's about and then the date that it's streamed, right? So it's only that little piece. See, that's a 7-minute video, 3-minute video, 15-minute video. You don't have to go through an hour-and-a-half long video trying to figure out where that gem was, right? And if we ever on a live, it's got to be on the live. Don't go comment in the comment section after the live over. But in the live, if I go deep into something, pause, right? And you like it, you be like, pause again. Say, hey, Tim, can you cut this out to be a gem? I really want to come back and watch this section. Cut out the piece when you talk about blah, 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 and make it a gem. And I see it in the chat, and boop, it'll be in this playlist after the live is over. Now, with the spreadsheet. God dog it, Tim. I closed the wrong thing. If you go to the link in the description below to either one of the ICT playlists, right? Either one. We'll go to the second one right now. It don't matter. Go to any other videos in either one of the ICT playlists, right? There's a link that says download slides. If you click on that, it takes you to a Google Drive folder where you can download all of the slides for all of the ICT concepts explained. And then you see the last 2 files at the bottom, right? The one at the absolute bottom, Fishbone, and anybody else who want to know, it says weekly goal calculator, right? That weekly goal calculator, what it is, you start out, you put in your initial cash that you're starting with right here. You put in your weekly goal right here. I mean, right there. And like whatever percentage you want your weekly goal to be, right? When I did this right here, I backwards engineered where I wanted to double the account every quarter, right? So I reverse engineered the math where I found out what would be 100% over a quarter, right? So if you go over a quarter, right? A quarter was 13 weeks, I think it was, right? A quarter was 13 weeks. So when you get down to 13 weeks, right there, you see the account has doubled. And it's doubled because over 13 weeks, if you got 5.5% a week, it will double your account every quarter, right? And so you just reverse engineer it. However you want, if you want to double your account in 6 months. So you just figure out over however many trading weeks it is in 6 months, how much it take to get to that 100%. Then you put that in there, and then every 6 months it'll double. You just put in the percentage that you want per week. And this takes into account the fact that you can have losing trades as long as you know what I'm saying, hit that percentage, you will reach your goal at the end of the year, right? Starting out with 1,000, if you hit 5.5% a week, at the end of a year, you'll have $16,000 in your account, right? And then if you go over your percentage for that week, like just say on the third week, right here, you have a good week, right? And you're supposed to make $61 that week because that's the 5.5%. But you made an extra $100. So you just come to this box right here and you'll hit plus 100, add that 100 in, and then it adjusts for that extra $100, right? And then it'll keep you on track, right? Let's say you didn't trade the next week, you was on vacation. Just come in and change that to a 0. It adjusts. It adjusts for you. Let's say you had an off week and you ended up down. You shouldn't be down more than your 5%, because that's your weekly goal. You don't want to go down past your profit target. You always want to be just say you spiral one week, right? And you spiral out of control and you ended up losing, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to make $70 and you ended up losing $100, right? You end up losing $100 a week when you're supposed to make 70. You just go in there and change that to a negative 100, and it updates. It updates for you. It calculates and it updates for you, and it keeps you on track. Right now, since you didn't trade that week and you spiraled this week, and then just say for the rest of the year, all you do is your basic 5.5%. Now you got 14.5 instead of 16, a little over 16, because you didn't trade 1 week and you spiraled 1 week, and now you got 14.5. But that's the spreadsheet. I didn't go into like super depth this time. If you want to see that, I don't remember what episode that was. Hopefully that didn't save that. And it did. It saved it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see if I can fix this back. Okay. 16. Okay, yes. Now it's back. Let me check it. Make sure it's good. Yes, it's good. All right. All right. That's that. That's that. And it's all for the free 99. You don't have to pay for anything. So do me a favor, go share that post that I made on IG, share that post that I made on Twitter, share it with everybody you know so that everybody has an opportunity. You can't make people come get the free information, but we want everybody to have the opportunity to be exposed to it. Share it for me. I'm not hacked. That was me. I did say, I know y'all ain't seen me in a long time. No, I'm not back on social media, even though people was like, hey, welcome back. He's back. No, I'm not back. I just want, that's the only way I can get it to as many people as I can think. Like, hey, go share this with other people. Just share this reel, share this post so that other people can get exposed to it. Right? Now, did I finish going through the chat? What's up, Leo? Did you participate in a news event today? No, I didn't. I don't participate in no news events. I wait till after the news be over, even though today I was doing labs. But even if I wasn't doing labs, I wait until the algos react, and then I start looking for opportunities after that. Yeah. Try to pronounce the days. Try to Till's over there sweat. She ain't no kidding you. She ain't no kidding you. She already said that. What's up? I don't even understand how a C walk. Walk. What's up, C walk? Appreciate you for pulling up, man. I had to add it to the utility belt. Okay, then. Okay, then. Got to put it in the back utility belt. Let's since we already on Al Gore's internet, let's go see how our homegirl doing. The market already open. Let's see what she in there trying to buy. For those who don't know who we talking about, we talk about the SPY. Bars. Did y'all hear that? Hey, we wrote a song for it. Want to hear? Here it go. SPY Lee, where you at, baby? Well, here I go. Hey, how you do? Whoa. Look at that gap up. Now, I know they said that the Dow had rocketed 700 points, but look like we almost about, man, this eyeball needs some Visine. We done had this eyeball sitting over here. How long we had this eyeball sitting over here? This eyeball been sitting here forever. I know all of this consolidation right here is been over there. I know for a fact that it's been over there for all of this consolidation, maybe even prior to that. Maybe, yeah, I think, matter of fact, I think it was prior. We was like over here somewhere when we first put the eyeball up there. Like we hadn't even like came back and retested this breaking market structure or nothing. I think it was back in these days we put that eyeball over there needs some Visine. It needs some Visine bad. We have had a humongous gap up. We pulled back. Why does that look so? Oh, it's two lines. I'm like, why does that look so funny? But it's a gap. It's an order block and a volume imbalance. That's why the line looked like that. It's two lines next to each other. Y'all don't mind me. We had a humongous gap up that went into the buy side above this swing high. Then we start trading back down into this order block, stopped at the volume imbalance on the SPY right there. We've stopped at the volume imbalance right now, and we're reacting to it. Tomorrow's FOMC. So with this huge gap up like this right here, and tomorrow being FOMC, y'all already know I ain't gonna get into no kind of swing in front of FOMC. Y'all already know that. So, and then I probably won't even try to find no day trade today, because you know what? I'm not gonna try to look for a day trade, because I already said I'm gonna wait until after FOMC before I do anything. I'm gonna stick to what I said. I'm gonna follow my rules. Man, it's crazy. We done blew past everything in here. Every PD array that I got marked out in here, we done blew through it all on a humongous gap up, right? On a humongous gap up on the spot. Let's go over here to the ES and say, look at this candle. Look at this candle. Everything below that I have marked out, we did come back down to this breaker and this hourly fair value gap right there. We did come down to it. We skated across the top of the breaker, came down, touched the once we poked into the the fair value gap on the midnight candle, we pushed up and took out the buy side above the consolidation, and then started consolidating right at the weekly equilibrium, and then just consolidated on the weekly equilibrium. Then at the 5 o'clock candle, we started to push up heavy, all the way up. And then on the news candle, pang out. Let's go down to the took out the weekly buy side. We went up and took out the weekly buy side, and we are a stone's throw away from the top of the box, the monthly buy side right now. Let's go down to 15 minutes to try to get a little bit more detail on what are goings on. Man, we had a gap up on the 15. We got a full gap up on the 15 at the news when the news came out. That's 8:30 candle and the 8:45 candle. Right. So as soon as the news came out, boom, we got. Why is this over here? That's supposed to be at 8:30. Why is it over there? I don't know what's been going on with my doggone lines lately. They just been in weird places. They've been in weird places for some reason. Got to put that out of the screen so I can see what's going on. All right, so yeah, here we go. Yesterday we closed at 40.2575. Consolidated across the top of this hourly fair value gap and breaker. Just consolidated across the top of that. Again, at midnight, we started to push up, took out the buy side above the consolidation. Then we started consolidating along the weekly equilibrium. Again, came down to this order block right there that we made at the 12 o'clock, right after 12 o'clock open, made a little smaller order block right there, came below the lows, broke, had a took out the sell side, the short-term sell side below the consolidation at equilibrium, took off, had a breaking market structure to the upside on the 445 candle, right? Pulled back, set a made an order block there on the 515 candle, made that an order block when we took off to the upside. We pulled back, probably pulled back to something on the lower time frame that I'm not going to drop down to see, because we came down into something here. There's nothing on the 15-minute that I can see we came down to. Then we took off, consolidated a little bit around 7 to 7:30, set another order block there on the 15-minute, went up again, 8:15, set an order block on the 8:15 candle. Going into 8:30, we started to rocket. The algos was already tipping their hand that they must have known something, because we started to rocket before the news dropped. We took off, and then when the news dropped, had a gap up. Let's see if the ES got that same gap up. This is the MES I'm looking at. Let's go and see if the ES got that exact same gap up. No, it doesn't. The ES does not have the same gap up as the MES. So the ES is the price action a little bit cleaner on the big boy. On the MES, we have a big gap right there on the MES, but on the big boy, price action is a little bit cleaner. There's no gap there. So that's at 40.85.25 and 40.96.25. So between 85.25 and 96.25. So right there. So 96. So it went all the way up to 96 on the ES, but on the and then where this one, the almost the low of that. So this look from the close on this candle to the low of this candle, that's the gap on the MES. But on the big boy, as you see, it went up, it gapped down, and it took off. Right? That's what happened. So the MES don't have it closing here and gapping down. The MES just stopped there and gapped up. The ES stopped there, gapped down, and then took off again. And the MES just stopped here, and then opened there. All right. Now we've pulled back and we reacting off of something here. Let's go see what we're reacting off of. Went up, came down. Let's go down to the 5-minute. Okay. So on the 5-minute, came down. Nothing that we reacting off of on the 5-minute here. Just came back close there, pushed up. So we came down below the consolidation here, made a fair value gap. Made a fair value gap, and we tracing back. We're going real slow now. It's starting to move real slow. Pushing back up into this fair value gap right here on the 5-minute. Let's see if we continue down or if we continue up off of this right here. I'm just watching, not trying to do anything right now. Let's look at any divergence over here. The Dow heavier, the NQ still the relative strength leader, even from the wick. It's got a shorter wick on this hourly candle than the ES and the Dow. This hour is still slightly in the positive, where the Dow is heavy down and the ES is the red-headed stepchild in the middle, but it is down on the hourly candle. The NQ just starting to back off, looking like it's going to try to pull back. It's reacting off of this fair value gap and pulling down. NQ starting to push red. Let's see if we come back down here and fill in this whole liquidity void that we made We had a really long wick on the 5-minute. Let's look at the 60-minute candle. We got a nice reaction from the bottom side too. Don't start that yard until got a small fair value gap right there. Candle not over yet. This candle not done yet, but maybe possibly making a small fair value gap right here on the 15-minute. Let's see how it play out. We are reacting off of that 5. Was that the 5-minute? Yes, we are reacting to that 5 minutes. So see how it plays out. If we push through this down close candle right here, then it's more likely that we will at least try to continue down a little bit more into this liquidity void that we made over here. If we push through this down close candle right there, because since we broke through that candle and pushed all the way up there, this is technically a bullish order block right now on the 5-minute. So if we push through this, then that can be a sign for going lower, or it just could be a sign to continue to consolidate, because it's like we just stopped right here for no. I done went down to the 5-minute. I'm gonna keep walking down to see if we can. Okay, well, this is a 4-minute rejection block right here. Price came down. It came down to an area of support, which is this fair value gap right here. Came to an area of support and then had heavy distribution off of it. So this is right here is a range. That's a range on the 4-minute time frame. And right here, this rejection block is the last thing you get to before you get to the bottom of this range. So it's reacting off of that right there. It hit that rejection block, took off of it, and now it's reacting to this fair value gap on the 4-minute. So that's the first PDA that I see that is reacting off of this rejection block on the 4-minute. So that's what I'm going with on there. I still walk down and look at the other ones. It's the same thing on the 3-minute. It hit an order block on the 2-minute. It hit an order block on the 2-minute, and hit a fair value gap and an order block on the 2-minute, and then on the 1-minute. On the 1-minute, it hit an order block on the 1-minute, right there. So the 1-minute, 2-minute, it hit an order block. 3-minute, 4-minute, it hit a rejection block, and 5 minutes and above, it ain't give no good reason for reversing. There was nothing 5 minutes above. So it was the lower time frames that it was reacting off of. Still haven't made it back down to that order block on 5-minute. Starting to consolidate a little bit. Might get the lightning bolt pattern. Up, zip, zip, zoom. Remember? Zip, zip, zoom. Might get the little lightning bolt. Zip, zip, zoom. Because we came up, came down, made this order block here, slid to the side, slight consolidation, right? Break above this right here, that'll be another potential order block. Might give us the zip, zip, zoom, or we might just go up to this fair value gap right here. All right, so we got a fair value gap there. We got a fair value gap here. Go to that fair value gap there and sell off. Gotta wait for the price. Show you what to want. NQ still fighting. NQ still fighting at break even for this hour. Still got 6 minutes on this hour. Dow heavy down. Heavy selling in the Dow. NQ trying to stay strong. ES, the red-headed stepchild in the middle. I'm running my mouth. I feel like them people that be talking like at the horse races, coming around outside. They got dancer coming around outside. That's how I feel like I'm just talking. Hey, let me see. We say fair value gap reaction. Yes. Let's see what it do. Let's see if we come back up to this fair value gap and pull back again. We hit that fair value gap, pull back. Now we come back up, about to get the complete fill of that fair value gap. Since we trade this both ways, once this start coming up, I expect it to push through it easily and get to this fair value gap because we traded both ways right here on this candle. So from there down, that fair value gap has been balanced out on the 5 minute, right? Now we just went up there. So because we traded both ways there, then we got green and red overlapping right here. So from there down, that's completely balanced out on the 5 minute because it's all the same time frame. You got 5 minute candles where you go one way, then both ways, right? Then you go the other way there to take care of that piece of it. Then you go both ways up in there. Then now you just went up there and went both ways. So now this entire 5 minute fair value gap is now balanced out now. So now it can either act as some type of support or it can just get melted through like butter, like just cut through like butter. Because now it's completely balanced. So now we can either hit this fair value gap and slice through it, or it can act as support and support the price because it's balanced out now. Let me see what y'all talk about in the chat. Good morning, Raiders fan. What? She let him make it. What? Oh, talk about the name. Talk about the name. Man, I'll get off my line. Talk about the name. I said it right. I said the name right. After she spelled it phonetically, I said the name right. Time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah. Look like we just want to chill out and wait for FOMC, man. The algos did all the work. This one, hey, this how it be when like we got big news coming out. I choose not to put nothing on before the big news come out because I don't know the value of X. There's an unknown variable. So I choose not to do anything. If you in the camp of doing like straddles or just guessing the direction, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people who very successful at playing the straddles where, you know what I'm saying, they'll get calls and puts, you know what I'm saying, for and then if they get a big move like this right here, the straddle will be a very effective way because like just say if you bought a 4,000 put and you bought what was price at yesterday. So price yesterday closed at 40.25, right? So let's say you bought a 4,000 put and that's 25 and then a 450 call, right? Get the ones where the price is the same. It's like you got the price roughly the same. Let's just say the 4,000 put, we just gonna say was $1.25 and the 450 call was like $1.30, right? Roughly the same price, right? Now with this move blast off like this right here, this 4,000 put was worthless, but the money that you made off of this huge move to the upside took care of that $1.25 plus more. You see what I'm saying? So if that, that like, but I choose not to do that strategy because it's like, if you don't get a huge move, you can end up having water in your eyes on both sides. When you have them straddles, you need a really big move to make it worth it. Because if you just get like a small move or a small consolidation, the money you're losing over here may not get made up over here and vice versa. Or you might just end up slightly breaking even or, you know what I'm saying? Or end up losing on both sides. So, but because you need a really big move. So, I choose not to play it. I just choose to, trade what I see. and not what I hope. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. What's up, Lil Hawk? When you slid up in here? What's up, Avery? Appreciate everything for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Avery, for pulling up. I think that's it, man. Because we just kind of dilly-dallying right now. We got FOMC tomorrow, and then Powell talking. We got FOMC announcement, Fed announcements. What is it like at 2 o'clock and then 2:30? I think it's at 2 o'clock and 2:30. Is it? Come on, Econo Day. Econo Day, you're gonna make me just start going to Forex Factory exclusively because you be tripping sometimes. Wednesday. So 2 o'clock, yes. 2 o'clock is the Fed rate announcements, and then 2:30, Powell gonna be talking. All right. So just like CPI, what we talked about for CPI, the market makes a move, then consolidates. See, we were right here in the same area. Yes, yesterday seemed like a big day, but peep, what we actually did. Let's look at this. Because we were just talking about this just now on the 5-minute. Remember, we was just talking about it being balanced out on the 5-minute? Look at God. Look how God led us to this, right? We was on the 5-minute talk about how we had a fair value gap, right? Look at this daily fair value gap, just like it was on the 5-minute, right? We had a daily fair value gap, right? So these daily candles. So this day we pushed up, and let me move these arrows out the way, right? So this day here, right, we pushed into the fair value gap and traded both ways right there, right? Right. So we got only buy side there, and then both ways there on this daily candle, right? So then on this daily candle right here, we pushed all the way past that right there, right? All the way up to here, traded both ways. So now we've traded both ways from this candle down through this fair value gap. So from this candle down, that fair value gap was balanced out. The only thing that needed to be balanced was this little piece right up here. So on this day, when the market was repricing yesterday, you notice how we just went up just like butter, cut like butter through this with zero. It was very little resistance of pushing all the way through this fair value gap because all of this was already rebalanced. So it just cut through it just like butter, all the way through it up to the around the weekly equilibrium, got right back to equilibrium and waited on the news, just like we have been talking about. We were in a deep discount. We were way down here in a deep discount, right? And then the market opened up, pulled back a little bit, and just power 3 at its finest. Power 3, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Power 3 at its finest. Just cut through like butter, very little resistance, and came right back here at equilibrium, and then just chilled out at equilibrium overnight until the news came out. And when the news came out, bam, took off, gone. Right? Same thing it always do. And I know it may get frustrating sometimes to sit there and look at it and be like, you know, we talk about this all the time. Okay, the market gonna make a move. It's gonna consolidate. It's gonna go to equilibrium. When the news come out, it's gonna go potentially to this direction. And I know it's hard to sit there and be like, man, we've been talking about this all week. If I would have just bought me some calls right here, look at this profit I would have. Hey, that's true. But I've grown to the point where I'm like, hey, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. I don't operate off ifs no more. I try not to feed into like FOMO. I try, I try to stay real disciplined. Y'all really help me with that because it's like I can't get on Al Gore's internet and be talking about we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do that. And I'm constantly spiraling. I'm constantly FOMOing. I'm constantly doing stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make you lose confidence in the fact that this stuff works. That's gonna make you lose confidence that it can be done. You know what I'm saying? If this dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida can do it, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? So y'all help me stay on track. We help each other. You feel me? That's why I tell people, I'm like, man, I ain't a mentor. I ain't a teacher. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I ain't nobody special. If I can do this, anybody can do this. Yeah, I'm a smart dude. I've been smart my whole life. But if I could do this, anybody, because I'm smart, but I'm real simple. It's got to make sense for me. No. Break that down, homeboy. I don't understand what you're saying. You're talking too fast. You use too many big words. Make that make sense for me. You hear me? Never let it get to you. Yes, greed is. Greed will, man. Greed will, man. I'm stealing that phrase. What phrase that is? Good morning, Tim. You just said what I was thinking. Thank you for being here. Hey, Laverne. Thank you for always being here, Laverne. Thank you for always being here. Y'all see what I deal with? Y'all see what I deal with every day? Every single day, man. Every single day. Let's see. We pushing down. Let's see. We pushing down. We come back down to this wick right here. Let's see if there's anything in there that we can possibly. Okay, we push through that order block. Let's see if we get a breaking market structure to the downside, or if we just consolidate. We moving in slow motion today, boy. The market ain't trying to do nothing. It ain't trying to do nothing in front of Powell, man. It ain't trying to do nothing in front of Powell. Days like this right here kills. It's the death of same-day expiration options. Days like this is the death of same-day expiration options, right? Because you didn't have opportunity to get into nothing same day until right here. Right here. This is the time where you got a chance to get into something same day. And what have we done since the market opened? This is the death of same-day expirations right here, right? This is the 9:35 candle. This is when the market opened right here. These 5-minute candles. If you own Thinkorswim or Trading View, this right here will be the 9:30 candle. This is when the market opened. What have we done? Nothing. We have chopped. Will we get that breaking market structure to the downside? I don't know yet. There it is. We got a breaking market structure right there. Just poke through. Let's see if we get a closure below that, and then continue down to fill in some of this ping out. But yeah, this is the death of same-day expirations, right? We opened up, we pushed down, right? Stop. We push back up to this fair value gap. Now we're pushing down again, but it's like it's taking its time. Right? On same-day expirations, you want the market to be moving. That consolidation, it kills your premium on same-day expirations, especially like once you get to like 12 o'clock, man, that thing to be eating. I'm talking about your premium be gone. Just say like on this candle here, this blue line. Let's say if you got a put in this blue line right here is like 75%, right? Just say this blue line is 75%, and your goal is 100%. 75%, your goal is to get right here to this gap, and that gap right there should yield you 100%, right? If you push back up to this fair value gap right here, and then it come back down to this line again, this line may be 50% at that time. Man, it's a crazy delay. I can see myself. Okay, it look like it's back now. Delay crazy. But if you come back up to this fair value gap, then push back down to this line again, just say in the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes, man, this might not be 75% no more. This might be like 55. It's like the same day. On same-day expirations, you need the market to be moving and trending. You need it to be trending. You don't need it to be up, down, up, up. Man, consolidation is the death of same-day expirations. That's why you got to be really careful. Exactly. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Look at that. Pushing back up. Chop City, killing it, killing the premiums. Today is a premium killer. Today is a premium killer. Stay out the market until FOMC. Today is a premium killer. Today is a premium killer. You can be just like me. Yeah. I'll be here all week, everybody. I'll be here all week. Hey, we've been on here 55 minutes. The market ain't doing much. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Yeah, that's it, man. The telemarketers calling. The telemarketers calling the house phone because don't nobody call me on the house phone. The house phone don't even work. The battery dead. If you pick it up, it dies instantly. But yeah, man, I'm about to go. You say you got you some light bill money? Stacks. Y'all know Stacks is a scalper. Stacks is a scalper, and he probably gonna be trying to scalp to the downside. One of the biggest bears in the forest, right? Stacks say he done got him some light bill money. I ain't mad at you. Y'all clap it up for Stacks as we get ready to leave each other until 6:30 tonight. Hey, we had an amazing time with my mama last night. We went to Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse food usually be swinging, but last night my food was not hot. They were busy, and my food was not hot. It was just okay. I didn't act crazy because it was my mama's birthday, but my food was just okay. The ribs taste like they have been sitting on the counter for at least 25 minutes. The first bread they brought out was good. The second bread they brought out tastes like it was sitting on the counter from when the first bread was brought out. But my mama enjoyed it, so I was like, hey, it's a good night. It's a good night. She said thank to everybody for the birthday wishes. Get out the way. What is it? The peanuts. No. That ain't no. That was Logan's used to have the peanuts on the floor. I don't know. Texas Roadhouse. I eat at Texas Roadhouse because I ain't never seen peanuts on the floor at Texas Roadhouse. Logan's. I couldn't eat at Logan's because I couldn't stand them peanuts being on the floor. If Texas Roadhouse did it, it was before I started going there. You know what I'm saying? But they give you, you can get bags of peanuts if you want them, but I ain't see them on the floor. We don't have a bull in the house. We don't have a bull in the house. And no, mama not for to be riding no bull. You feel me? Oh, man. Anyway, they used to have the peanuts on the floor too. Okay, yeah, because Logan stopped, because Logan used to have peanuts on the floor here, and they stopped doing it because I could not do it. It just felt like dirty. Like I'm like, yep, peanut allergies. And then once we had they still on the floor in Noonan. Oh, I won't be going there in Noonan. Noonan ain't far from here. I won't be going there in Noonan. You feel me? Yeah, and then Christopher got peanut allergies. So, and like when we go to, if we go to Five Guys, they got stacks and stacks of peanuts. When you walk in, there's like bags and bags when you're walking up to the counter. So when we go in, Chris can't even really stand in line with us too long because the peanuts be getting to him. It's like it started cutting his oxygen off, and he have to like walk away because it's like peanuts in big bags at Five Guys. But yeah, you say they stopped after COVID. Logan stopped before COVID. Logan stopped doing the peanuts on the floor before COVID. But like I say, I ain't never seen the peanuts on the floor in Texas Roadhouse. They must have had stopped by the time I started eating there. Because we only got one Texas Roadhouse here in Columbus. They must have stopped before. The bull at Texas Road. No, the bull at Texas Roadhouse. When you tell them you celebrate birthday, they have you sit. Oh no, that was it. We ain't got no bull at this one. They just, when you tell them the birthday, they just come out, and I say, look here, we celebrating her birthday. I want y'all to come out loud. I don't want y'all with all the I want y'all to come out here with some energy. You feel me? And then so when they came, like they did a couple birthdays, and they would. I say, man, if they come out here with that foolishness, look, they better turn up. And then so when they came out, they came. I'm talking about they had the house rocking, and so and I'm up there singing with them. And the one female, she was like, I love the enthusiasm, right? And they went back, and then our server was, she was like, was that loud enough for you? I said, yeah, that was perfect. That was perfect. Now, and then Calandra was like, they was like way louder than them other people. And she was like, I know them other people probably bad. And I was like, cause they brought everybody out. They were like, they were clapping. They were so loud. They had I leaned back a little bit, like, oh, wait a minute now, don't spit on me, COVID. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and listening to my stories. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30 for the price action recap. Again, if you're gonna trade today, please be safe. It's chop suey. We in front of FOMC. Chop suey. Please be safe. The algos already made they move for the day. You know what I'm saying? If they reverse it, please be safe trying to trade it. Cause it like, hey, please be safe. If you don't trade, please take copious notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. I ain't even gonna watch the market today. I'm finna get me some breakfast, watch some Country Wayne videos on the couch. And the reason why I ain't watching the market today, because I don't want to get tempted. We got such a big move. I don't want to get tempted in trying to catch a reversal. So I'm not even gonna watch the market today. I said I wasn't gonna do nothing until after FOMC. So I ain't even gonna watch it. I don't want to get tempted. I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30. Again, I appreciate y'all, man. Gone.